Hi everybody, it's Chrissy Sawyer here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome new subscribers too. It's lovely to see you here. I wanted to bring you a message today. Just get my notes up. This is a big week. It's a holy shift week. Okay, so with all great change comes, So you know when I always say, as we bring in new light into the physical, so we're bringing wave into particle, it's going to hit every layer of resistance on the way in. And it's challenging us to rise to greatness. And can we rise to greatness? Or is that small fearful cell still whispering in the ear? It's the devil and the angel, isn't it? All right, so astrologically, there's a lot happening, but what really caught my eye is Pluto meeting the Galactic center. So Pluto rules Scorpio, rules the death card, 13 energy. And to triangulate that, we've got Black Moon Lilith coming in. So I'm going to give you a quick heads up day to day. So this week is about making a decision and making a commitment. It's 2 of Cups energy. And if you're not committed to self to begin with, remember, build a cathedral within. So it's about how am I committing to self? And it's about going for it in spite of the whispering, going for it, feeling that pull and moving into the pull without reason or logic. Okay, without that nagging shoulda, woulda, coulda mind coming in. Give that a cup of tea, sit that down, get calm and move on it, move. This is the act without thinking. So the energy today might look a little bit like Christmas around the dinner table with the family. And do I rock the boat and do I upset that when I bring my truth? The whole week is going to challenge us to stand in our values and indeed to question what those values are. Are those values inherited? Are they ancestral? Do they defer to a family order? Or are they different in some way? Which they have to be, because you're bloody unique. How do you bring that uniqueness? This is the big challenge for the week, is to really, really turn the mind and move it in a different direction, willfully, with passion. I am immersed in passion projects at the moment, and none of them are important or meaningful. It's just birthing passion, okay? So, today, don't lie to yourself to be polite to others. Don't make yourself small to make someone else big. Tomorrow, what will happen is the ego will come into alignment with that new passionate willfulness. I love those 2 words together, passionate willfulness, all right? So we're bringing the ego into alignment with integrity and value, all right? The ego might still be stuck in the dark ages of religious obedience, family obedience. In order to rise, we have to bring that fire and that passion. Keep going. That's the energy as well for this week, is keep going, push through, keep going, push through. And again, keep going, push through. Okay, nothing lasts forever and this will pass. So commitment, don't give up. Commitment, commitment, commitment. Tuesday, Black Moon Lilith is at 22 degrees. And this weekend I was feeling into 22 in a new way, and it came through as God, source, creator, the architect, the universe, the cosmos, the void, whatever your word is. It came through as that. So we're going to be looking at what created this. Now, Lilith is going to bring up potentially some catastrophic thinking, because she really wants to drill right down into the sump of poisonous thought, of stuff that's wounded us, that's kept us small. It can be in the personal, it can be in the collective. So again, when this wave of energy comes through the collective, if you're a high sensitive, you may pick up on it and just do a quick audit, a quick logical audit. Has anything changed since an hour ago? Has anything changed since a day ago? And if it hasn't, you follow the facts and the evidence. If nothing's changed, then your life's still as it was. Fab. If you felt great yesterday and you feel like crap today, that's purge, right? Purge. What's your commitment to the purge? What's your commitment to feeling a bit uncomfortable? Okay. Wednesday. Wednesday might feel a bit mercurial. Thoughts like the crazy winds that we've had in the UK. I don't know if you've had them where you are. Crazy, crazy stormy winds. And what that's doing is it's creating chaos in the mind. And when we do that, we create flux state. So when we point and drive that flux state, confusion is transition. We avoid it because it doesn't feel good. Harness the confusion and point the mind towards core value, towards core integrity, towards that point of view that you will not budge on. That point of view that's been with you since you were little. All right. Stay focused on the faith in what you cannot yet see, because the energy is definitely going to speed up this week. And stay in the faith of the wobble, right? Commit to the wobble. It's how we make change, it's how we rise, right? Thursday. Thursday is kind of a cross-check, compass, inner compass check. And it might help to grab paper and pens. Where am I at? Where is it my heart wants to be? What song is my soul singing? And just to really check the north, east, south, west of you. Really check your inner pentagram. How am I harnessing fire, air, earth, water, ether? Okay. Then on Thursday, Friday, depends where you are in the world. Black Moon Lilith moves to 23 degrees. So she's moving from creator to change, agent of change. And on Thursday into Friday, there is going to be this quantum shift. So this is the Pluto dancing with the galactic center. If you think of the galactic, everything comes down the fractal. So as there is a galactic center beyond which we can't fully yet see, there is one within, the hidden part of you still. And when we put Black Moon Lilith right in the middle of that hidden void, it's in the heart. It's literally the heart's connection to the cosmic heart. It's massive. When we put the death card in the middle of that, then it's an ending. And it might be an ending of some really stinking thinking. It might be an ending of where we've kept ourselves small, where we've wounded ourselves. I won't hurt that, so I will hurt this. That's the movement of codependency. We're coming out of that. Okay. Thursday, Friday is going to feel very strange, like the chair on which you sit could disappear. Spatially, very weird. If you feel into energy on that level, it could feel very, very weird. So dance with it. Dance with it. And then Friday gets really interesting. Friday is giving us an 11 gateway into a 10-1 of instant manifestation. So it's going to be an out of the blue day. It could feel quite Uranian, flashes of insight. My words for that day would be new beginnings, light cubed. innovate, invent, inspire, and lead. Lead, lead, lead. Be led by the soul and lead yourself, okay? So, and the sun moves into conjunction with Black Moon Lilith. So the sun is now shining straight on Black Moon Lilith. Deeper understanding of personal fear. Oh, that's why I've held myself back all that time. Realizations, all right? Very Plutonian. Death of an old narrative. So yeah, Friday is, and again, remember, big picture, commitment, commitment, commitment this week. And if we're walking through an 11 gateway into a 10-1 of instant manifestation, dream big. Don't just dream it or wish it, live it, conjure that feeling, immerse yourself. Because manifestation works when you dance with the universe. It isn't a thought. You have to create an EER, which is an elevated emotional response. So when you create what your heart yearns for and then walk into that vision and let it fill you up, and hold that vibration for as long as you can, and then let it go, and that's it. That's it. Don't burden it with responsibility. Don't burden it with expectation. Just let it go. Right? Saturday we'll be moving back towards clarity, and we might want to do some kind of thinking, writing, auditing. Aha. That's what came to me. Right. Focus point and emotionally coping with the past week. So remember to do what I sometimes forget, which is to allow myself time to unpack. Big week, big week. All right, let's do a few cards. Bottom of the deck. Yeah. Taming the wind, I'll say. Just, taming the wind, that blustering inner voice that is not helping. Taming the wind, doing it with love, self-acceptance. Okay. What's going to guide us? What energy can we harness to guide us, please, for this week? Wisdom. Oh, okay. I've got Black Moon Lilith coming in with this. Seek at nighttime is the message I'm getting with this, is to look into the black. So this might be dreams. And seeing the wonder of all that has yet to be revealed, all that is hidden within you. Meeting it with wisdom rather than judgment or fear or small thinking. Meeting it with wisdom. Aha, oh, I understand. This was not done to me. This was life moving through me. This is what I called to me. Again, accountability and responsibility. This is what I called to me. Ha, ha, ha. Okay. Another thing I was playing with this morning was February 2, 2022. So if you write 2 gap, gap 22, there's the gateway. Okay. Here's the gateway 2. So coming towards the end of this week is this galactic center. Doorway. And will you move through it? And that's happening when Lilith moves to 23 degrees. The giveaway. I could end the reading here. That would be your gift for your tenacity and your commitment and your stubborn willingness to not let this go. Because you know deep down, of course you know, Owl. And this will question your relationship to receiving. Do you receive openly like a child, or do you receive with judgment and boundaries? So, will you leap? We have a clump of cards here. Oh, this is like a rattle inside my head. It's like the taming of the wind, but it's got to shake it all up first. And to harness that chaotic energy, I mean, look, it's really going to help if I just let go of needing to control the whole universe. It's really going to help if you just surrender. If you just surrender. Surrender. I'm in confusion. Okay. Maybe start a passion project as a beautiful distraction and just let what's happening happen. Because if we're talking about moving into the Aquarian age, then we're definitely talking about soul families. We're definitely talking about community. We're definitely talking about a rebirth of relationship as we know it, at a foundational level, about how we listen to one another, how we speak with one another rather than talk to or at one another. Beautiful, thank you. Okay. Surrender. Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Remember to give yourself time to unpack this week. There's a lot happening, more than we can conceive of, at a very high level. And even the relationship of rest. You know, I always say this, what is your relationship with rest? Is it because you're knackered and you've got no choice? Or is it because you really want to honor your body and allow what guides you to do its work? Softer energy, more loving energy. Do you receive with limits? This card has come out in a completely different context today. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Of course it is. Practice expressing your needs now. There's the challenge. Because some people, well, some of us, a lot of us in the collective, set boundaries to avoid expressing need. And you know, we're talking about collective vulnerability in this energy of two. You know, the whole decade of the twos is going to be coming into collective vulnerability, which is going to challenge beautifully the relationships that we have, which are largely compete, compare, which can only lead to disappointment and war. So moving into a symbiosis with another soul is to move into a container so strong that you can speak your needs, free from judgment or fixing, solving, mending, people reaching into your system to make you better. It is what it is. It's okay that you feel like shit. It's okay that you love. And remembering no is a complete sentence. What's driving that no? Where can we let go of our limits? What can we surrender to in order to let go of our limits? Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So some of these setting limits, you've got to check those. And this is the perfect week to do it. It's the audit week. Do I set limits and boundaries because I'm in line with my values and integrity? Or do I set limits because I'm fearful of opening up, because I'm fearful of judgment, because I'm fearful, ... And so do I use limits and boundaries and my no so that I can maintain my cleverness in the world, so I maintain my rightness in the world? This question's fallibility. Where is it safe for me to be fallible, vulnerable, wrong? Wrong, like there is a wrong and a right, but you know what I mean. Exploring energy takes courage if we're attached to the right and the wrong. Okay. Be yielding, it says. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts. And there is definitely going to be some inner conflict this week, definitely. All right, beautiful. And I'm going to definitely close with a cheeky abundance card. What is it you want to say to the collective this week? Wow. Sun, Pluto, Black Moon, Lilith, Galactic Center. Yes. Just let go. Just let go. If you don't know, don't try to know. Just let go of knowing. Just let go. Tune into your owl. Expansion. Expansion. What might that look like in the physical? Dizzy, a bit woo, tired, parched, drink plenty of water. Might be a bit sleepless, might be a bit, drained. So whatever raises your vitality, whether that's playtime, running, being in nature, drawing, just to bring you back to self. Oh, God, does that wrap the whole reading up? That wraps the whole reading up. Wow. Right. Intention without surrender. Oh, good God, look at these. It's amazing. These cards are amazing. Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. We cannot elevate our vibration if we're stuck in an old narrative and justifying it or putting boundaries around it to keep it safe. We have to lay ourselves bare. The more that we lay ourselves bare in the presence of our soul and our higher self, the more we'll grow, the more we let go of the left brain that wants to understand logically what's happening. We're beyond logic now. We're beyond logic. This week is just going to rewire us, has the potential to rewire it. And it's already happening. I've noticed in the last 2 weeks, the energy is ramping. Amazing, 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 amazing. We have a Beastie card. Ready to go in. Okay, there it is. There it is, all right? Questions, questions, questions. Am I on the right path? This isn't what I wanted. Expectation, attachment to outcome. Trust in divine detours. Can you trust that you are exactly where you need to be right now? But Chrissy, it looks like shit, then be with shit. But Chrissy, it feels like, then let it and be with it. Allow the soma, the active intelligence in the body, to have the full experience of that moment of let it, because life moves through. I've been studying quantum mechanics because I'm such a geek. And it's funny, I started really studying quantum mechanics at the back end of last week. Didn't know this was coming. And when you understand, I mean, I'm just a moron when it comes to quantum mechanics, but I had a fascination with it since I was a little girl. When you understand quantum mechanics, none of this can be real. But I want to understand it. I want to make it real. Otherwise, that just makes a joke of my life. Well, what if it is a joke? What if it is? What if it is a big cosmic joke? Feels real, but my cells are 99% empty. So how do I not crumble when I do that? How does it feel hard? Don't know. I'm going to leave you with that mind bending. Surrendering into the unknown. Right. So find your compass this week. Find your compass. Integrity, values. Where do I bend? Where do I not bend? Do I not bend because, finish that sentence. Where would I like to bend? Where I've felt scared to bend in the past. Fabulous. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thanks for being here. Oh, yes, I said in the last video I was going to make a video with Mike DePong. We did make it. We broke Zoom. We broke Zoom when I brought demon, the word demon, in at the end, and Zoom just spat us out. So I was talking about journey work, because demons are never demons. They are just a rejected part of ourselves that's fallen in shadow. So I don't know how to share a video. I've tried, and the only way to do it is to put it in a separate playlist. So if you go to my playlists, there is a playlist called Chats with Mike DePong or something like that. It's in there. All right. Right. I'm definitely going this time. I love you guys. Take care and happy expansion. See you soon. Bye.